Hey guys, so we're in Transformers Studio Series Dark of the Moon Roadbuster, Studio Series number 58, Roadbuster. So here he is. I got this guy at my local Walmart for 20 bucks. So yeah, here he is. Here is Roadbuster. This Roadbuster is special because it's more movie accurate in the robot mode and kind of in vehicle mode, but not really. So yeah, this is the first Roadbuster figure from the Dark of the Moon line we got in 9 years, and that's because he's a part of the Studio Series line. And the Dark of the Moon line ended 9 years ago too, or 2012, so it was like 8 years. Yeah, but yeah, he wasn't a part of the Age of Extinction or the Last Night movie, so yeah, so Roadbuster here comes with one accessory, and that is his little minigun right here. This is a nice little minigun. I just put it on his shoulder because he had one on his shoulder in the movie, and that's what I'm gonna do with my Roadbuster. Other than that, he doesn't really have any other type of weapon. If it's the weapon is still kind of small, you can still hold it on his hand right here. So yeah, it's still small. You can put it on the side of his arm. It kind of looks better on the side of his arm, but it's still small, so I like to keep it on his shoulder like he had it in the movie. So yeah, let's right there. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring out the original Dark of the Moon version for comparisons. So here he is with the original Dark of the Moon version from 9 years ago. You see a huge difference. He is now smaller. There wasn't really any type of mech tech weapons that he had in the movie, like he had guns all over the car. He didn't have it in the car in the original one, but he did have these missiles, and he did come with this chainsaw gun. Since I'm probably gonna keep this one in vehicle mode, I'm just gonna give this chainsaw gun to the new one. So yeah, he can hold the old one's chainsaw gun right here. You can put it on his hand or on the side of his arm right here. I like to keep it on his hand because it's a little bit too big and it limits the articulation a little bit. So yeah, like you can see the difference right here. The engineering is now a little bit more simpler on this one. This one, the engineering, you can still find it in other toys like the Age of Extinction Lockdown and the evac one. This one got like 2 repaints, or one got an orange repaint, and yeah, that's the only one I can think of right now on top of my head. And he got retooled, or he used the same engineering for the Age of Extinction Lockdown, like I said, and the Universal Studios what's his name, evac and Hot Rod from the Last Night. So you can find the engineering on that one because it transforms the same. This is like the same type of engineering, like I said. So yeah, otherwise I really like this one because it's very accurate. There's more like he has a lot of accurate proportions compared to this one right here. Like, he looks very thin, and yeah, he just looks very thin. This one he looks a little bit beefier, so I'm just bring out this one for right now. So for articulation, he has a ball joint right here, but like with these giant shoulders right here, it's kind of limited. Articulation right here, kind of double jointed, but that's for the transformation. Hand articulation right here, no waist articulation. I don't think the other one had waist articulation. Swivel right here, ball joint. No, not yeah, it's a ball joint. That was a hinge right there. Bends at the knee, very loose knees. This one's loose. This one's kind of loose, but not really. And then some articulation at the feet, but that's for transformation. And his head is on a ball joint right here. So yeah, it's a pretty nice range of articulation on this guy. So for one final time before I transform this guy into his car, let me show you some comparisons. So here he is with the 2007 Bumblebee, new Camaro Bumblebee right here. They're about the same size. If I remember correctly, the records weren't that big compared to Optimus Prime and Ironhide. Ironhide didn't make it to that scene, unfortunately. I remember it off my head. So, Ratchet was a little bit bigger. So yeah, Bumblebee's smaller than Ratchet, so Ratchet would be bigger than them. Will be taller than them. Speaking of Ratchet, here he is next to the Dark of the Moon Ratchet, and yeah, he's a little bit taller than Ratchet's a little bit taller than Roadbuster. So yeah, and here he is with Soundwave from the same movie. They're about the same size. I want to say Soundwave's a little bit smaller than Roadbuster. It looks like it from the picture right here from the camera. He looks a little bit smaller. And last but not least, Shockwave, and you can't even see Shockwave right here at the frame. Yeah, I don't think they ever saw eye to eye. I think they only saw each other in the alt mode, if I remember correctly. So yeah, let me move him out the way and we'll get to the transformation. But before that, I like to weaponize him. So I have these few guns I like to plug in his arms that could weaponize him. Makes him look like that weaponized look that he had in the movie. These two guns. This is from that Minicon 3-pack from Balloon 30 and Shatter's gun. I like to give him these two guns, and he looks weaponized now with the minigun right here. Also forgot to mention that these are in a ball joint. These rocket launchers, shoulder launchers, are right here in a ball joint, so you can move them around if you don't like them where they're at right now. You can move them around and do all sort of stuff. You can move it down here, angle it, move it up here, move this thing right here and angle it right here, or keep it like this. I like to keep it like this. So yeah. So here he is in his weaponized mode, like I said, and yeah, so let's get to transform him now. So remove everything, every single accessory, even the shoulder minigun right here. It's a nice little minigun. So first thing to do is move in the hands, move this, untap this from the back right there, and then move this down, move the doors to the side, move the feet down, plug them together, move the wheels down from 2 wheels right here, and move this down, and then move the little hinge right here, move the arms down. Should we plug the arms back right here? The little tab right here, it tabs in right there, and there we go. And then move this away a little bit right there, and then just push that in right there. And then actually move these net pieces right here. These net pieces, just move them up. Make sure they're not down. Make sure they're not down. And then make sure that they're tabbed. The arms right there are tabbed. And then move this down. This didn't go full. This didn't go all the way down. And we're almost there. We're almost there. I'll align the shoulder launchers and the shoulders right there. They tab in right here. See little tabs on each side. That tabs together. And just align everything up right here. Push this down. There's a peg hole. It pegs in right there. And tab everything together. And push everything down. And here we have Roadbuster in his vehicle mode. So here's Roadbuster in his vehicle, like I said. So the minigun right here, you could just plug in right here. There's a little peg hole section right here. You could plug it in right here, and I can't see it. Let me see. There we go. There we go. My camera just cut off for a little second, but yeah, I tapped it in right there, and just push it back, and there we go. That's where the minigun goes. You can see Roadbuster rolling right here. It's a fun little toy, fun little stealth mode, like I like to say. So here he is next to the original not Studio Series, Dark of the Moon version, Dark of the Moon Mech Tech version right here. You see that's basically just a normal car, and this is like the Stealth Force version of it. And I like that. It's pretty cool. Very cool looking car right here. And this one's more movie accurate, so a lot of people are more gonna like this one. So this one has a lot of details right here. So here's a number 88 NASCAR right here. The wheels say Ultra Wreckers right here, or right there. Ultra Wreckers. They have nice little detailed rims right there. Really nice. NASCAR, like I said earlier. And that's pretty much all the details except for Impala right there in the front of the car. Yeah, this one had National Guard, AMP, whatever this is, NASCAR. I don't know what this is. I can't read it. But yeah, I hope company does a repro levels set for this, so I can put like the Mountain Dew logos he had in the movie, the AMP, the National Guard, everything that he had in the movie. So yeah, so here he is next to the Studio Series Bumblebee, the original Bumblebee, the first Bumblebee. Pretty nice looking car, and yeah, she also has a giant engine in the back. That's pretty cool. This one didn't have a giant engine in the back. I know the Human Alliance one had a giant engine in the back. But yeah, so here's another number 88, and some machine guns right here in the front, and the big spoiler right here. So yeah. If you're wondering, yes, you can move the missile launchers right here. Right here, you can move them around, shoot them, move this to the side. Can't you really? Yeah. You can move them to the side, and you can just play around with it. It limits the wheel articulation right here, or the wheel movement right there, if you do that. So, actually, it's limiting it now. So, yeah. Pretty fun looking car. So, that's the only record I have. This is the only two records I have. One character. Never got a Studio Series top spin or Dark of the Moon top spin, Mech top spin. Never got the other guy, Leadfoot. Never got the deluxe because he's hard to find. And never got the Human Alliance one. So yeah, and then I never got the Human Alliance Roadbuster either. So yeah, so let's get back to transformation, to his robot mode, and then we'll be it for the video. Okay, so here he is in the vehicle mode one last time. Turning around. You see the whites, the gray, the green. Okay, seen it? That's it. So, yeah. Let's transform this guy. So remove the gun. And then untap these right here, the arms, the shoulder sections right here. There's two tabs right there. Untap that right there, and then move this to the side. Move the arms to the side. The arms up. Move out the hand. Same thing over here. Move up the hand. Move out the hand. There we go. And here we go. Move the missile launchers to the side, and then move the entire backpack down. And untab that right there. This entire the door section with the windshield and hood. I think that's a hood. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a car person. Move this down or push it up, and then move this down, and it just tabs right here. The entire backpack just tabs right here. There's a tab right there, and it just tabs it right there. You see right there. It tabs right there, and there we go. It fits in nice. Fits nice there. Move down the feet, and we're almost done. Untap them. Move down the feet, and one last thing. Move the wheels up, and this is it for Roadbuster. So here is Roadbuster in his robot mode one last time. Final thoughts and other stuff. So Roadbuster here is a pretty cool looking bot. He finally got the justice he deserved after getting this car and the other Human Alliance figure. Finally got his proper car, deluxe scaled. He can fit in with the Dark of the Moon figures now. You could just, if you have the other two figures, you can just put this one right there and it'll fit nice, unlike this one right here. So yeah, one final thing before I leave. This is the packaging right here, so you can see the art for Roadbuster right here. Roadbuster's art right here, Series 58. Right here, you can scan it right here. I don't think it's anything important. Right here, big screen inspire, or everything. It says that every time with every figure. Roadbuster and the Records turn to Decepticons into scrap. Battle of Chicago, and see the backdrop. So, first time taking it out. Here's the backdrop, and you could put Roadbuster there. And this fits in nice. It fits in there nice. So yeah, this is it for this review. If you want a proper Roadbuster and you don't want a Voyager scale one like the one from the Human Alliance one, you should get this one. This one will be pretty easily available like in stores. I got mine at Walmart. I know he's been found at Mayor last month in the middle of March, and Amazon might be getting it soon. So yeah, so this is it for this review. Until next time, yeah, I'm probably gonna review the other two characters that were in this wave. So yeah, this is it for this review. See you next time. Subscribe, like, subscribe to the other channel. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, all this stuff. So yeah, this is it for this video. See you next video, guys.